Hey guys, this is Mike with EpicTactical.com. Today we're reviewing the Laserlyte K15B. It's going to be a green dot laser. It's made in the United States, 55% glass filled construction. It has a center mass 8-point reticle. Also has a single dot. Has multiple activation switches, including a pressure switch. And we're going to be taking a look at this today. Now we're going to dive into it. Go ahead and take it apart. I've actually opened it before, but I just want to give you guys a little breakthrough of what's in the box. Obviously the laser is the first thing that's going to be in there. The next thing is make sure you don't cut into the packaging, because this right here actually has all your instructions and even a stop questions and comments card. So make sure you don't cut into this when you're cutting into the packaging. Also, it comes with the laser switch operator, also a hex key, and something that will allow you to attach the pressure switch to the side of your gun. The look and feel of this Laserlyte is actually a little heavier than what I expected. To be honest with you, I wasn't really sure what to expect when it came to weight, but it's a little heavier than I thought. It's not overbearing, but it's still not bad. The outside is a hard plastic, almost like a polymer. I wouldn't quite say it's the polymer on like a Glock, but it is a pretty solid polymer. Next we'll go to is the pressure switch. Comes in this little bag that also comes with the hex key that allows you to loosen this and put it on your picking rail. The pressure switch is just an average pressure switch. It plugs right into the back of the Laserlyte. Almost looks like a phone jack, and you can use this to power it on. The only complaint I have with the pressure switch is the length of the cord is about only 6 inches. That's not quite long enough for me on this particular gun. The Ruger 5.56 is kind of a longer gun, but it is a good pressure switch. It works well. I just wish it was a little longer. Okay, now we're going to show you a close-up of the Laserlyte K15B. Basically, this is the front of the Laserlyte. It has your laser warning. This right here is going to be an activation switch. You can press it, activate it once, or you can press it and double tap, and it'll actually turn the light on and hold it on. That's a nice little feature. You see these two screws, one here and one here? That's actually how you sight in the laser, how you get it zeroed in. Next, we're going to go around to the front. This is actually where the laser comes out at. This little cap actually is what gives the center mass reticle, which we'll show you in a minute, the 8 circle pattern with the one in the middle. And then if you just move it up, such as that, it'll give you a single dot laser like everyone's used to. I'm going to move it back down for now. But this allows you to take off the battery cap. It's just a normal screw on, screw off process. This attaches to the Laserlyte, so in case this ever comes off, you can just attach it and you don't lose it. Next you'll have the battery, just a standard 3-volt battery. Slide that back in. These threads are actually decent threads. They never had any problems with them. I've taken them on and off several times. So they seem to be holding up pretty well. Next is your standard picking rail. Comes with the hex key or Allen wrench to unscrew this and attach it directly to your picking rail. This is the bottom and this is the back. That is for the pressure switch. Now, like I said earlier, the pressure switch is a little short for me, but it might work perfect for other people. It looks like a phone jack and just goes straight in. So once you do that, you're good to go. Next, we're going to show you the reticle patterns. Alright guys, this is the reticle pattern for the K15B. This is a center mass laser pattern, because you can see there are circled dots with a center dot. You'll notice a little bit of, I don't even know what you want to call it, I'm just going to call it fragmentation of the light around the center mass. The further out you get, we're pretty close up right now, but the further out you get with that laser, the less and less noticeable that is. So up close, it doesn't look great, but the further away it gets, it actually looks pretty nice. Now we're going to just show you the single dot laser. And that's the single dot laser. It's pretty standard. Green is by far my favorite light. You can, in my opinion, see it the furthest. I don't know if that's my vision or if that's scientifically proven. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to add that and give you some credit. But those are the patterns. Those are the only two, but they're pretty easy to change. You just take the cap on and off like I showed you earlier. Alright guys, now we're going to show you the installation of the Laserlyte. Basically, I've already loosened the picnic rail attachment. Basically what you'll do is you'll just attach it wherever you want. Then you'll tighten your hex keys or your Allen wrench, whichever you prefer to call it. I'm not going to tighten it down too much, but as you can see, that's pretty secure already. That's pretty much all there is to the installation. Now I'll show you the pressure switch installed. And you can see it doesn't actually go all the way back to the handguard. And if you install it further back, I'm sure you can get it to go to the handguard, but I prefer this kind of stuff up front. That's just my preference. So you might need to get a little longer pressure switch if that's how you'd like to do it. There's also these two Velcro strips, one you put on the back, one you put on the gun, and then you can Velcro your pressure switch onto your gun so it'll stay in place. The nice thing about the Laserlyte, it is low profile enough to where you still use these flip up Magpul front and back sights. Now when the Laserlyte is active, it will hit the front Magpul light. If it is up, if it is down, it will not. It'll clear just fine. But you can still see and use your iron sights, at least these Magpul sights, flip up with the Laserlyte. And that pretty much wraps up our review of the Laserlyte K15B. And we will be doing a follow-up review for the shooting and sighting in of the Laserlyte K15B.